Hello people, how we all doing? Right, I know you've been looking forward to it. Hello both of you, welcome to the stream. Right, so tonight we've got this game which is going to be kind of interesting. This is called... Hey, Salvatore, welcome my friend, welcome to the stream, welcome. First time I've spoken to you away from work, hello. So, yeah, we've got Jump King. Now, this game is going to, I'm pretty sure, drive me absolutely fucking insane. I've already done a little bit of a look on it, and, yeah. Basically, what I'm supposed to do is get to the top of this. I'm going to just walk over here to speak to this guy, I think. So I think he's supposed to say something, or I might have missed that when I was setting up. I don't really back down from many challenges, trust me. Especially when it comes to games, Jesus Christ. But... Right, well, I've got to somehow get up there. I've got to try not to swear. And I've got to... yeah. I've got to somehow try to do this without cigarettes. It's going to be a nightmare, folks. It really is. Oh, God. Hey, hut. Hey, hut. Hey, hut. Oh, shit. I like the sound of it. This is going to drive me nuts. I just know it. Okay. Oh! Got it. Hey! How the fuck am I supposed to do this? Ouch. Oh, no! Oh, you... Caught a fairy the other day. You want a peek? Too bad you fucking... I want to see the fairy, people. I want to see the fairy. How fair is that? He wouldn't even show me his fairy. Actually, I don't know, that might be a euphemism for something else. Hey, oh, hut, hey, hut, hit, ha, ha, ha. I'm gonna do the bit like the knobbly knees contest. Ready? Okay. Ouch. Insane laugh. You asshole. Oh, ow. God, it's a good thing there's no health bar on this, because I tell you what, he'd be dead already. Oh, oof. Woohoo! Ow. Bollocks. Oh my God. Woohoo! Mr. P, what have you got me into? Oh, damn. I'm surprised I've not hit the ground yet. When I say the ground, I mean the main ground, not just the tree. Oh, Jesus Christ. No. I already am, and I ain't even got past the first part of the level. Oh. I'm going bad. concentration is real. Oh, fuck you, bastard. You bastard. I want to see them flowers. Oh! I reached the babe once. It must have been her. Now apparently there's a major babe. You might like this, Sal. There's a major babe apparently up on this, the top here, which I've got to get to. Ow. Oh. I tell you what, I mean, so far it's twice. Whoa! Oh, fuck me. This is impossible. You watch, I'd probably get you to do it. You'd do just absolute fine. Oh, there you go. And down again. Right. There's no babe for me, boy. Look, I better tell you. Hey. No, 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 no. Oof. How do you feel? Where are you going to set the speed record? I tell you what, Jesus Christ. Put a speed record on it. Yeah. I've got more chance of being eaten by a Wendigo. No! Okay. I'm doing that for a reason, by the way, just trying to figure out. Damn it. Oh, I'm awful at this. No! Son of a... Well, it gives you a nice clear view of where you're going, but I'm still screwing up left, right and centre. No! Oh. Wish I was young again. I'll tell you what, I'll reach the babe in no time. If you were that good, mate, you would be up there with the babe. You wouldn't be talking smack down here. And again. Quicker at hitting the ground hard with a thud. In real life, this is where I would just give up. I'd just say, fuck it, that's not happening. Oh, she must really be something. Beauty, I'm sure. I hope so. Bloody end up looking like bloody Shrek or something by the time I get up there. Wicked Witch of the West. Bollocks. No. Bet you regret your choice now. Oh, that's the best I've got there. Oh. No! Oh, you fucking penis! You cock. This is just... Oh, no, no, no. Right. Let's try it. Oh. Come on. How? Oh. That one I just pretty much walked off the edge. Peter's laughing. Well, I'm glad. No! Oh! Yeah, Mama P's getting me back for Alaska now. Why did you stop jumping? Go on. Get back up there. Jesus Christ. I tell you. This is, yeah. This is driving me insane. Right. Damn hand of crashing and burning. No, no, no! That I'm actually... Oh, never mind. But I'm surprised I landed that one where I did. I thought I was going to go flying off the edge. Ow. Oh. It's getting there. Oh. Woo. No, never mind. No, no! 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 No. 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 Not accepting it. Oh. Literally square one. Fuck off. Oh, I look up from time to time. Soon I will get a glance. Hee hee. Give you fucking hee hee, old man. I tell ya. Right. Let's try it. No. Right. Let the rage begin. Yeah. Oh! Back off! And down again. Your tent is looking pretty comfortable there. Am I right? God, Bennett. This game was made for you. Made to wind me up, put it that way. Oh. Ayo. Dayo. Why do I get the funny feeling that blackbird is going to fuck me over? No. No! Oh, fuck you. Oh. And again. Ow. Fuck. What do you eat? I prefer the delights of this here bog. Hoo hoo hoo. Fucking hell. Well, I tell you what though, I went a bit further. Oh! He's run out of things to say to me now. Fuck's sake. You arsehole. Absolute arsehole. Oh. God, Bennett. I mean, yeah, no, you're right. This is not easy at all. And down again. Her mumble what, eh? Oh, I'm gonna smack that old man in a minute. Yeah, I thought that. A little bit on like the Sonic style. But this one, Jesus Christ. Oh. No! Fuck you. Fuck you. And down again. And plop. You smarmy old git. Hello, mother. Yeah, no, it does remind me of old Sonic, I tell ya. But, oh, fuck. Nice fire. Oh, it's that one fucking section now. It's like you master a section. Yeah. I'm already regretting it. It's like every time you master a specific section, reminded me a bit like a few other games. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, it reminds me a bit like a few other games where you just... Yeah, have problem after problem with a specific spot, and then eventually you master that spot. You absolute... Oh. Just above the tree, nice safe place. Right, so I've got to get to the top of the tree first. Maybe. Either that or he's taking a piss. Probably taking the piss. Fucker. Yeah, no, I'm liking it that much, you know. It's brightening up my helmet, you see. The fire is brightening up my helmet. Oh. Remind me to blow up the next car that I see when we play a game together next. Oh shit, that went to shit. Cock. Next time we get on GTA, it'll be the first game, and first car like I see you driving, it'll be gone. Bang! Oh! Like you, I learned from my mistakes. I never tried again. Oh. Don't see any flowers. Oh. What the Just the slightest tap of the button in the wrong direction sends you flying. Get over it. Oh. This is frustrating. Oh. Hey, at least I keep my word, though, eh? I still could have backed down at any minute. But no, I said I'd play I'd play the challenge if I had the game. I've got the game. I'm playing the challenge. Fuck. Oh, you guys like to see me suffer. Yeah, I don't back. It's like when I challenged you beforehand on ATS. Yeah, go round that corner at full speed. Take that junction out at full speed. You did it. End up off the map, but you did it. We need to get back on ATS at some. No! Bastard. Cock. The funny thing is, I mean, well, I suppose your truck, technically your truck is was more powerful than mine, but at the same time, I think I managed to take him flat out with no problems, but yeah, I managed to get. I can't remember how I managed to get ahead of you actually. Can't remember. There was a reason I ended up getting ahead of you. Remember that? I said to you, right, take that challenge, take that out. Have better handling, yeah. Yeah, I remember I was in the K700, weren't I? No, K100E. Sorry, the K700. The oh fucking hell, Kenworth. That is my number one favourite. Number one favourite truck. Yeah, K100E, that's it. My number one truck on ATS. Admitted it's a mod, but it's my number one truck. That's my go-to. I tell you, I love strawberries. Oh, fuck me. That's it. That's it. I missed that Viper. I missed that Peterbilt Viper. I mean, the update about 4 or 5 updates ago, they completely screwed it. And it wasn't rebuilt. He built a different, haven't built a version of it, didn't he? But I don't know if he upgraded it. But then, hey, ATS has had more blinking updates. Now Coast to Coast is not working properly. Again. So it's just ATS loves to mess around. SCS Software love to mess around with their equipment. Now, I like updates when they actually work, but when they screw everything else up, nah, you can keep that. Oh. Fucking hell. Yeah, I know. But I can understand though. I mean, imagine having to keep basically redoing the mod every 5 bloody minutes because of updates. That would do my fucking tree in, being a modder. Oh, but SCS Software's put out a new update. That means I've got to remake my mod. Fuck off. Oh, I'm on the floor again. Oh, I thought I was going to drop that one. Bollocks. It's all about positioning on here and all about how hard you press that bloody button, that space bar. Oh, fuck off! Has anyone realised something with this night, though? Yeah, welcome to the stream, buddy. Have you noticed that with this night, though? Is it me, or does he look very much like a Mandalorian? He looks like a Mandalorian. I swear, they brought this out with sort of Star Wars in mind. No! Bollocks! Oh. I tell you what, though, I would never put up with this amount of stress for a bloody broad, I tell you. Jesus Christ. Fuck that shit, I'm out. Must be some bloody babe, I tell you. No! That fucking... How? Every time. I've taken that so many times. Oh, fuck off. Jesus fucking Christ. Bollocks. And I'm here again. What's wrong, fucker? You ain't got nothing else to say, bitch? Are you gonna stream tonight, Mr. P? You'll never trust me with games again. No, I got a funny feeling. No. Fuck. So what's your stream gonna be for tonight, Mr. P? What's your stream gonna be tonight? Are you sure? Did you stream in the end last night? Because I was sort of waiting for it and I fell asleep. So, Brewmaster. Nothing needs updating. I was wondering what happened. Yeah, I just fell. I was sitting there, and then I just fell asleep. So it was like, I didn't know if I missed it or not. Fuck. Well, tomorrow night I will be on Valheim. And then Thursday night I'm taking the bloody night off because I've got some recording to do. So, oh, thank God for that. And if I don't record, do I want a hint? Could do. Jump. Yeah, no shit. Oh, fuck. I'm getting frazzled. Yeah, so one thing you're going to like American Farm, I've got something coming up soon, which I am planning, which is, I'm thinking about making it a stream, actually. I don't know, I might do. It's a vintage survival. So, on FS22. But, isn't as easy as it looks. No, it fucking ain't. It's awful. It's sort of, it's fun, but fucking awful at the same time, because you're just like, just one wrong move, like that for example, and then that's it. You're back the way you started from. You know, best I got so far, I got to some wood, and then that was it. And then I fell so far that I went right down the bottom again. Which is where I've been the whole time since. You asshole. You wait next time you ask for lines. For Little Creek. You asshole! Fuck. Yeah, about those lines. I've got a perfect thing here. I'll put a little bit of put some reverse sound into it. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. Oh, and down the fucking bottom again. You absolute bastard. Bastard. Right, come here. Oh, shit. You're going to get some real British words coming out in a minute. You absolute wanker. Oh. No, wanker. Oh, here comes the rage. Oh, I missed my fags. Yeah, fuck off, it's coming. You're like, yeah. Oh. No, no, no. Oh! Fucking bastard. And down again. Jesus Christ. Arseholes. Oh. God. I know, my friend, I know, bro. I know. Oh. I'm not in any way, shape, or form thinking about about dog poo in the post. Not in any way, shape, or form. No, I'd do that anyway. I'd just have your address first. So the virtual one instead. So whilst I'm attempting this, fuck. Yeah, whilst I was attempting this, I was chatting on Discord earlier on. Now I don't know if how many of you are into obviously information about Titanic and all that sort of thing. Now I was speaking to Sam from Historical Travels, and not just Sam, but on his Discord. And yeah, we had this we were discussing about the events that are unfolding at the moment in the North Atlantic. Because, well, please. You are an absolute cunt. There you go, British word went right out there. And basically, at the moment, there is a submersible that's missing, which went down to the wreck of Titanic. I have my theories on what's happened with it. Hope I'm wrong, of course, because it appears the Titanic has claimed herself 5 more victims. So, cursed ship, I agree with. I think she is definitely cursed. But, yeah. But there was a guy that came in here, in the chat. I can't remember what his name is. But yeah, he was discussion came about a guy called Aaron 1912, who, well, for all intents and purposes, is a bit of a lunatic. And he has certain theory, and he tried to publish that a long time ago. Now, where is this relevant? Anyway, this theory is that of when Titanic broke, he had the theory that it was a V-break, which is impossible, by the way. because there was a sketch that was done after Titanic went down on board Carpathia, and on the sketch somebody drew the ship of a V-break on the ship. Now the V-break is impossible, because for the V-break to actually happen, fuck me sideways. For the V-break to actually happen, there'd have to be some degree of buoyancy within the bow. And he tried to explain that the bow itself whizzed out of the water slightly. No, the bow itself of Titanic, while she was going down at the point of the breaking, would have been completely filled with water, which means there is not enough buoyancy to push this bow out, and there's not enough weight. There would not have been enough weight on the back of with the stern to push down hard enough to push the bow up. So that completely, and trying to explain that to Aaron 1912 is like, But anyway, there's this guy that popped into the Discord earlier, and he was mentioning a few things. He's been a bit, bit skittish, bit of a prat, and he even sort of tried to defend him for some reason out of nowhere. And I don't know why, because nobody was sort of mentioning Aaron 1912 until that point. So whether he was just a troll that walked in and tried to cause trouble, is beyond me, you can't. It's beyond me. Anyway, yeah, so we were basically all just making fun of this guy instead. He didn't like that. And I put down on there, yeah, he's starting to sound like Aaron 1912. You should have seen the comments that were coming up against this guy. All because he was being, it's because he was being a prick. Well, I said I wouldn't have said it if not. But, if you're going to be a prick. No! If you're wondering why I'm talking about this now while I'm doing this, trying to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it was quite funny though. It's one of those sort of things where you have to actually read it to actually understand the gravity of the actual what is being said. And I got to the point where I said, look, everybody just calm down, and here's a puppy. I sent a picture of a puppy just to say, look, calm down. Oh, just no. Ow. Not sure how much more of this I can do. Yeah. I mean, it's like you sort of master a section itself. Like this one, I started on it and now I'm having trouble again. But you sort of master a section and you get trouble on the next section. Hey. Ow. 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 Caboose. Oh shit. But yeah, I mean, for those of you that have heard about what's going on in the North Atlantic right now, I mean, I don't know what your thoughts are on it. I mean, I have a theory of what's happened. But I just hope I'm wrong with it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, the theory that I've got is based on its... Well, my theory is... Now, I'll tell you where the theory comes from to begin with, and then I'll explain the theory. Now, the submersible Titan has the ability to... It's got safety measures in it as well. It's 7 different safety measures. Woohoo! And one of which would be that if you don't touch anything, you got to make sure you don't touch anything on the sub itself. If there's a complete catastrophic instrument failure, and if nothing happens for 24 hours, then we got enough oxygen for 96. Now, nothing happens for 24 hours. Buoyancy there's tanks that are on the side of Titan. They would release, and the cabin would literally rise because of the buoyancy within it. So now that's one, and there's a few. It's over 24 hours now. It's happened on Sunday, so it's well over 24 hours. So if that was the case, then surely that would have risen. Now, failing that, there is other things in place as well, which would make Titan rise. So, considering none of that's happened, and obviously with her going down as far as she had gone down an hour and 40 minutes descent from an 8-hour descent. So it takes about 8 hours to get from 8 hours to get from the ship down to the ocean floor. Okay, it lost complete contact with. Sorry, the ship lost complete contact with Titan. My theory, I mean, there's two things that could be going on right now. One is that she has risen, and she's bobbing about in the Atlantic somewhere. I hope that's the case. But then with the things en route at the moment, plus there is the Atlantic ice warning patrols in the area, and nothing has been seen by anything bobbing about. Could be that it's got caught in a current. There has been really bad weathers, but my personal thought is something happened to her on the descent. On the descent, yep. Bollocks. And I think she may have had a hull breach. Now, if she had a hull breach, the pressure outside would have been so monumental that she would have just imploded. That submersible would have imploded. Like I'm saying, I really hope that's wrong. If that is, I mean, there is one comfort in it. If that is the case, yes, it would mean that everybody on board is dead. Okay, which means not a single one of the safety features would have worked, obviously, because there's nothing to make them work. But if she imploded, then she'd be sitting on the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean somewhere, as basically pretty much a ball. There's no other way of saying it's a ball. Mangled ball. So, yeah. And the people inside would have been killed within seconds. They would have literally just exploded. They would have just imploded. And they wouldn't have felt nothing. It would have been literally seconds. So that's the comfort side of it. I mean, like I said, I honestly hope I'm wrong with that, but because we don't know what happened yet, they're still doing the search, and I'm hoping that the search comes up trumps, and they are found. They are found safely, but time is ticking. Trying to find. They're mobilising search and rescues, but it's a complicated procedure in depths of water which no normal sub can get to. So it's not like they can just get another submersible out and do a dive. That was the strongest submersible they had. You know? I mean, it's not like the exploration ones, but there is a pipe, an industrial pipe, transcontinental pipe ship that's out there at the moment, or should arrive there soon. I don't know if it's there now or not. That may just have the equipment needed to get to the bottom of the Atlantic, but we don't know. You know, nobody knows. I hope they do, and I hope they find them, but I don't think there's much hope for them, I'm afraid to say. I mean, but fingers crossed, you know, fingers crossed that they are found, you know, but thing is, though, at that depth, all it would take would be a seal to go wrong. Slight damage in seal. If the seal was improperly inspected and it was not made right, or just a small hairline crack on a bit of glass. I mean, the glass itself, I think it's about 18 inches thick. Okay, so that's thick glass. It would take something monumental to make a crack. But it doesn't mean that it can't be cracked, you know. 18 inches, something like that. But you know, and if the door suddenly opened or something like that, it's a bit like a plane, you know. Not quite the same, I know, but with a plane, decompression would send the plane hurtling downwards. This is different, so there's a lot more pressure at stake. So yeah, so I think, I hate to say it, but I think, oh fuck, you are a complete cunt. Yeah. No, we won't. I mean, I hope a big miracle does happen. I mean, but it's increasingly unlikely. I think at best this is no longer. I mean, obviously we can't say fully. Not for another. Well, not until Thursday anyway. If it's not found by Thursday, then they'll run out of oxygen by that point. And they'll just go out in a nice dream. But if you get my drift. But after that, it will be a recovery. You know. But the problem is, the wreck is so. Yeah. It's the longer they're down there, the more likely it is that it's. I mean, the thing is, what gets me is the fact that the defences have not kicked in, and they're all designed so that if something happens, They're complete fail-safes, which are all automated. So, which means it must have been one hell of a catastrophic failure. There's only one thing that could probably do that bad. So, implosion. Oh, you. Oh, fuck. Oh. Probably only going to do this for another 20 minutes max. And that's being generous. Oh. Make that 10. But yeah, so... there is something that is coming for my channel anyway. I'm trying my hardest not to explode. There's... It can take a fair bit to make me really rage. Oh, you... Stay calm, relax. Stay calm, relax. Take a deep breath. News earlier report from Boston, they said they have about 41 hours of oxygen left, yeah. So, less than 2 days. And from what I understand, there's one boat that's, there's one ship that should have arrived there tonight. Oh. It burns. Anyway, but yeah, one ship supposed to arrive there tonight, which is the oh, you ass crack. Yeah, and that's thing is, though, I mean, I don't know where everybody stands on it, though, but I feel that they shouldn't be... Oh, fucking hell! They shouldn't be diving the wreck anyway, especially for tourism. I'm sorry, I just don't feel they should. I think they should just leave Titanic where she is. Let her rest in peace, you know, on the seafloor. She is a grave. It doesn't matter which way you look at it. She is a grave. Just if you oh, fuck's sake. You know, I mean, I suppose you can say the exact same thing about the pyramids. And in a way, yeah, I agree. You know, but the pyramids themselves, I've got to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, it's amazing. I love it so much. Yeah, it was so brilliant, you know. Yeah, but here's... Oh, fuck me. But yeah, here's the thing about the pyramids, right? And this is the truth, and up to you if you believe it or not, but it is the truth. There has never been a mummy found, or a dead, you know, remains of any kind have been found in any pyramid. Okay? They weren't found in a pyramid. Okay? They've been found nearby the pyramid, but not in the pyramid. Not a single coffin or sarcophagus, whichever way you want to call this. The real name is sarcophagus. You know, so with that, it's slightly different. Now, I agree that we should document history. That's not a problem. And monitor the wreck by going down every so often just to have a little look at her. But that's it, you know. Scientific purposes only, not to have a sombrero down on the bloody bottom of the ocean. You know, just because you've got billions of pounds don't mean that you should be allowed to jump. You know. Oh God. Oh. Oh God. Damn you! Yeah, yeah. I think taking tours there to the wreck is a bad idea. My personal thought is stop the tours and let the dead rest. I completely agree. I completely agree because the thing is, the Titanic, I've got to tell you, although there is no bones there anymore, if you were to take a little look and, okay, I'll tell you all a secret, okay? Mr. P already knows. My Olympic series is coming back. It's in production. And episode 3, I've already done episodes 1 and 2, so if you haven't seen them yet, go and have a little look on my playlists and look for the Olympic documentary series. I've done episodes 1 and 2, and we're going over to episode 3 soon, okay? It's in production. It's been a long time coming. Reason for it, reason why it took so long to come back has been because of two real reasons. At the first, it was the capabilities of the old PC, because I was on the old PC at the time, and 2, time. It takes a long time to make those documentaries, to the point where I would be recording about 8 to 10 hours. In fact, episode 2 took me 12 hours worth of recording for a mere 40-minute video. And episode 1 took me about 8 hours to do, and that was just for one video. So you can just see how much time and effort goes into creating that. And this is before editing. Okay, editing combined, we're talking about an extra hour to 2 hours, depending upon. Plus, I need to do the voice lines, so it's a bit of an undertaking. So I will be bringing these out, and yeah, Olympic series will be coming back out. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning it, it's actually in relation to the fact that it's a grave. Now, and I find it quite spine-chilling. If you take a little look at certain pictures that have come back from previous expeditions, and you'll be able to see shoes. Titanic is littered with shoes, and there's one specific picture which really got me. It actually, just the thought of it right now, sends me into a sort of like a little bit of a tear, you know, and it gets my throat. As a father, because it was taken in one of the cabins. This picture, and you can clearly see a pair of women's shoes, and close by, as if in a loving embrace, you see a couple of baby shoes. This was clearly a mother and baby that once laid there, and now their bones have gone through the sediment and the salt water and everything, destroying it. And obviously the creatures that had been eaten what's left. But it's distinguishable that you are literally looking at two dead people, what's left of them. So don't tell me that's not a grave, you know. Yeah, and if you don't understand the physics of a dead body in water, a dead body, it does. It does. It makes you sad thinking about the loss of young lives. I mean, it does. Because as a father myself, I have two amazing, lovely girls. And I could not ever wish any kind of bad onto them. And the thought of them being in a situation like that would break my heart, you know. So yeah, don't have that single-minded thought of, well, it's not a grave because there's no bodies there anymore. That's a single-minded, pathetic thought. It's a grave. It's not a tourist attraction. It's a grave. Yeah, the panic, the trauma, you're right. During that time, this sheer fear of being trapped, unable to breathe, especially if you're children. There was children on board that ship that never got off. A lot of children, you know. They needn't have died. And for what? It was for money, you know, for greed. That ship was overfilled, you know. But it's pure greed and ego. Ego built Titanic. You know, that egotistical thought. I've got the bigger stick. You know, I've got the better stick. I've got the most luxurious, far biggest ship in the world. Marvel at me. You know, it was God, people, men challenging the gods, and God answered. You know, I don't usually bring religion into any of my streams, and I don't do that for a reason. And I'm not saying what religion I am in any way, shape or form. Yeah, you challenge fate, fate will come and get you. But it's because that person challenged, and I'm not fully pointing direct fingers, but because the person challenged the gods. Just the name, just even the name, Titanic, the Greek Titans, Olympic, the home of Olympus, you know, the home of the gods. Okay, just that name alone. And the fact that these bigwigs Willie Carlisle. He was the chief designer of Titanic initially. He had an argument with Thomas Andrews. This is all going to be in the series, by the way. And the argument was about the amount of lifeboats for Titanic. He believed that they should have 48 lifeboats on her. But somebody who did not want to sully the name of the Olympic class, to prove and say, oh well, she's the safest ship afloat. They thought that the ship would look too cluttered for the bigwigs, and that they were going above the Board of Trade anyway, because the Board of Trade went by tonnage, not by capacity. They had 2 boats over the capacity, by the way, so they went over the Board of Trade, but they did not think that the worst could happen. They looked at Titanic as the safest thing. They chose to put fate in their pockets before those poor children and the people who died upon her. So I'm going to say do not, anybody that's got that thought in their head that she's not a grave, stick your fucking head in a bucket of sand. I'll say that now. And this is an 18 plus stream. For those who do not like my words, fuck off. I feel very strongly of this. So my answer, no, they should not be having people, tourists, go down to that grave. They should let that grave be. And stop sending those fucking submersibles, because it could potentially have just cost another 5 lives. Learn from your mistakes, you fucking half-wits. You know? My apologies, I don't usually let my emotions get the better of me. But I think it's something that needs to be said. You know? Right. Frustration time. Let's try this one more time, shall we? Oh, come on. There is another thing with the Titanic. There was a member of my family on board. You know, from what I understand. So it's got another thing that's very important to my family history. So, you know, and that member of my family is down there somewhere. You know, a lot of people lost. A lot of people alive that had family members, distant family members on Titanic, which some survived, some didn't, obviously, but this one didn't. You know, I don't want some idiot gawking at that person, at my family members' possessions. It's grave, let it be. You know, there's a name they used to give those kind of people, grave robbers. Why is it so different? Yeah, I agree. Let her be. Let her memory be. Learn from the mistakes. Don't keep making the same ones. That's just me, though. I mean, you know. This is driving me potty. Yeah. Yeah, I know that's a class as a Stockholm. That's true. Exactly. I mean, the thing is, they were boasting just about a week or two back, of how they've managed to do a complete 3D scan of her. Okay. You know, I get the idea of going down to document her every so often just to see what the wreck site is like, making sure, well, just document out. I get that I have not got a problem with. I never have had a problem with that. But just that tourism bit, it's making money off the dead. You know. You know, capitalism at its finest. You know, I mean, those people that do that should be ashamed of themselves. Like I said, it used to be classed as grave robbing, you know, and people used to get put in the stockades for it, you know. Tell me how is it different? You know, just explain to me how it is so different. Even just a tourist attraction is still grave robbing because you're still making money out of the dead. You know, it's not for science; it's for vanity. The very reason why Titanic was created to begin with, and the very reason, you know, Bruce Ismay had a lot to be accounted on, you know, along with William Peary. If it wasn't for them, with Titanic would have had more, based on Carlyle's design, would have had more lifeboats, and everyone could have got off. Money, ego. They say money's the root of all evil, and I agree. So, there is one thing I will say. In the words of Shakespeare, poor and content is rich and rich enough. That's how I feel. I am not the richest man in the world, and not by far. But I am content. I have two amazing ladies. Two amazing little ladies. And my wife, who I adore. Poor and content is rich and rich enough. And then there's always somebody out there. Always somebody out there that's worse off. You know. So be kind to people. That smile you give. That one person in the street. That one person. I sound like a sermon on the mount here. But that one smile you give to somebody could be the only smile they've seen all day, all year, all week, all month. You know? Yeah. Well, the thing about that, the word said of her being an unsinkable ship. Nobody ever said she was unsinkable. That was a play by the press. Okay? What the words that were said was she is practically unsinkable. Now, she was designed to be a vessel which could survive a hit and take on water, providing that the first 4 compartments had not been flooded. The damage the iceberg did. It wasn't a gash. It was literally love taps, like Morse code, smacked across the side of the hull. And by the way, yes, there was a coal fire, but the section where the fire was, I found out more recently, is not where the Titanic hit the iceberg. Slightly further back. So it had no effect. I've looked at the evidence. There's no effect. That coal fire. And the coal fire can't burn enough to get that amount of temperature to bend and warp metal. You know? So, you know, there's that theory out the fucking window. But yeah, nobody ever actually said she was unsinkable. It was literally not from Howling the Wolf, not from it was said that she was practically unsinkable, and the papers went with it, like the tabloids always do. Tabloids are useless because after the sinking of Titanic, before they even got all the information, they were aware that the sinking had happened. Because of what happened with all the wireless operations and all that lot, which went over to Cape Race and was broadcasted from Cape Race in Canada through to America, and then that was then brought out, blah blah blah, and that people knew that the Titanic had sunk. The papers were so quick to even create an article to state that everyone survived the sinking. They only found out that that article was bollocks when Carpathia turned up in New York at Pier 59, the very pier where Titanic was supposed to make berth, and the survivors, what little there were, came off. And it was then the world found out the truth, that the papers were a load of bollocks. You know. Capitalism. The tabloids. Can't believe what the local chip paper tells you all the time. Bollocks. Yeah, I suppose in a way my stream's sort of become a bit like a Sermon on the Mount, and I do apologise. It's just I feel very strongly about Titanic and lessons that should have been learned. Just in general. I mean, you have to think, are humans that stupid or that arrogant to just ignore the past, rewrite history, and forget what that history has taught us, only to make the same bloody mistakes over and over again? And it's happened before. It's not the first time. You know? There's other occasions which I can mention where history got pushed aside and something bad happened, you know, which was, you know, but there's also there's other ships as well which you don't really hear of, not just the Titanic, but there's other ships that actually had more lives lost than the Titanic. Okay, you don't really hear them. If I was to say to you SS Sultana in the chat now, tell me if you've ever heard of the SS Sultana. Alright. Right, so SS Sultana. Now, the SS Sultana, she was a paddle steamboat which used to go up the Mississippi River. Okay? In 1865, after a civil war, there was, well, she was going down the Mississippi River itself. She was carrying way too many people, way too many people. It was ridiculous the amount that she had. Okay? For a little paddle steamer. And, this was pre-Titanic. Okay? And she caught fire. Now, her boiler itself had been repaired previously before this voyage, but it had been, when I say repaired, I mean bodged. Okay? To save money, they bodged the boiler. And on the ship, on the SS Sultana, were ex-prisoners of war. Okay? People returning home from war. They were ex-prisoners. Okay? So they'd gone through a major ordeal already. Okay? Only to part of the way through the journey for the boiler to explode, the bodged boiler, setting the ship ablaze. And this ship was wood. It was wood. Over 1,000 people died on board that ship. That paddle steamer. I mean, it's, again, it's a case of she was overloaded, completely overloaded. She should not have been carrying the amount of people that she was. She was only supposed to hold, I think it was about 400 people, but she was carrying 1,400 when she set sail. Gross overloadage. Capitalism. Okay? Money. Thinking of the money. Greed. I'll tell you about another ship as well. And once again, this one was grossly overloaded. Now, the ship I'm about to mention is the Wilhelm Gustloff. Now, she was a major, massive ship. And during a certain time, she was torpedoed. Okay? Yeah. There's a lot of steamers that was taken, that weren't taken into war. Yeah. Just look at the fucking Lusitania. another one. Major loss of life. But the Wilhelm Gustav, it's a German ship. Capacity was supposed to be 1,100. Not that much different, really, in a way. No, 1,300, should I say. I think. She left port. She left port with over 10,000 people. Trying to evade the Second World War. Russian sub spotted her and sunk her, killing over 9,000 people. Let that sink in for a second. Pardon the pun. 9,000 people. Women, children, families, all set ablaze or sunk. People don't learn. The SS Sultana was one of those ships, though, that was pretty much used as a troop carrier. But she was on a return journey, though, after the Civil War, when she went down. Call me Batman, really. I do not agree with injustice. It was. Hey, I made it! Am I going to get past this bit? This is the ultimate test right now. Fucking hell. Ready? Ouch. Hey! Ah, how in the fuck's name am I supposed to do that? Hey! Oh! Right, we're getting there. Fucking hell. Okay, ready? No! Oh, fucker. Bastard! Right, that's it. Fuck it. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. You son of a bitch. You bastard. Cunt. Wanker. Oh, I'm going to call you every fucking name under the sun. It's a good thing this is 18 plus, because fuck me sideways. Oh, and I'm at the floor. Why, you should continue. Did you forget about the babe already? Fuck. Oh. It's not beating me fully yet. I'm going to try one more run up there. If I hit the floor this time, and that's it. And then I'll come back to it on another day. Last run. So close to the floor. Oh. I take it that's sort of like the checkpoint. At the top of the tree. I take it that's a checkpoint basically. There are no checkpoints. Oh god. Or safe-ish landing area. Ish. Ish. Oh. No. If I land down there by that fire, that's it. That's the ground bit I mean. That's it. Out of 10, I'm gonna go with fucking 9. Oh, cause it's like you'll get yourself right in that little spot, just in that little sweet spot. You think, right, I'm gonna make it, and then yeah. One sec, people. Yeah, you get to that little sweet spot and you go, oh yeah, I've done it, and then, fuck, failed. It's I think I'll give me special powers. Well, hand me the fucking potion, bitch. Yeah. So I think from here though, let's see, how long have I actually been going? I've been going for very near 2 hours now. So I think in the next stream, 100. Damn. Hello. And next time that you see me playing this game, not sure when it's going to be. It'll be soon enough, because I do want to continue and try and beat the fucking thing. But until next time, people, God bless you. Stay safe. Tomorrow night is going to be Valheim night, so I hope to see you all then. Take care, everybody. God bless.